Cobblemon is hiding a ton of secret Pokemon variants, and trust me, some of these are absolutely wild. I'm talking about 3-team Torterras, multicolored Gyaradoses, and even full-on netherite Gholdengos. Some of these are easy to get, but others are insanely rare. And the last entry, it's so difficult to get that only the absolute best Cobblemon players will ever pull it off. So buckle up, because we're jumping straight in. We're starting things off with one of my absolute favorites, the Torterra Variants. There are 10 different Torterra variants in Cobblemon, and the best part, they're super simple to get. All you need to do is evolve your Grotto while it's holding the right sapling, or sometimes just in the right biome, and you'll unlock a brand new look. Let's go through every single one, because trust me, some of these are gorgeous. To get Oak Torterra, just evolve Grotto while it's holding an oak sapling in any biome that isn't a swamp. The design is classic. It looks like Torterra just walked out of a Minecraft forest. But the shiny is where it really shines. The leaves turn a stunning autumn orange that makes Torterra look like a mascot for autumn. Honestly, 10 out of 10 design. But remember, if you evolve it in a swamp, you'll end up with Swamp Torterra. Exactly the same method as Oak Torterra, but you've got to be in a swamp biome. Swamp Torterra comes with darker, murkier tones, and its shiny turns at up to 11 by making it even darker. This variant is perfect for people that love roleplaying as the bad guy on the server. Next up, evolve Grotto while it's holding a birch sapling to get the Birch Torterra variant. This Torterra gets a washed out palette with a pale white tree on its back. It's a really unique look, but the shiny takes it up a notch. A yellow tinted body with a tree that glows orange, pulled straight from an autumn forest. If you evolve Grotto with a dark oak sapling, you'll get a meaner, edgier Torterra. The normal version already looks intense, but the shiny is amazing. It flips to a glowing blue color scheme that almost makes it feel like a ghost type. Definitely one of my personal favorites, because I love ghosts. Alright, now time for a controversial one. Use an acacia sapling and well, Torterra ends up looking just like the biome itself. Kinda dry, kinda ugly, I'm not gonna lie. But don't write it off just yet. The shiny totally redeems it. It gets a super bright nostalgic look that reminds me of the old school Minecraft beta textures. Evolve Grotto while it's holding an azalea sapling and you'll get this really soft, almost peaceful Torterra variant. The pale green tones and tiny flowers on the tree give it such a nice, cozy aesthetic. The shiny is even better, making the green pop against Torterra's gray feet, which is a subtle but beautiful touch. Give Grotto a jungle sapling and Torterra goes full tropical with a massive jungle tree on its back. The normal version is already lush and vibrant, but the shiny swaps it out for a striking turquoise body color. It's really unique and looks incredible in game. Okay, confession time. This is my personal favorite. Use a spruce sapling and Torterra transforms into a cold taiga inspired variant. But the shiny is next level genius. Torterra's entire back gets blanketed in snow, making it look like a walking winter biome. It's creative, it's cozy, and I absolutely love it. For this one, you'll need a mangrove propagule. The normal version is muddy and swampy, just like the mangrove biome itself, but the shiny pulls a clever trick. The shiny flips the colors of the grass and the leaves, making the contrast look surprisingly good, and it makes this variant stand out more than you'd expect. And last but definitely not least, we've got Cherry Torterra. Give your Growl a cherry sapling and Torterra will sprout a fully cherry blossom tree on its back. But the best part, the blossoms actually emit particles, just like the real cherry trees in Minecraft. And the shiny makes it even flashier, with hot pink leaves that are impossible to miss. So those are all 10 Torterra variants. My personal pick has to be the Spruce Torterra, but what about you? Which Torterra variant is your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Torterra kinda reminds me of an island, but does anyone remember Valencia Island from the Pokémon anime? Well, the Cobblemon devs definitely did, because they added 4 Valencia variants into Cobblemon. Let's cover them all. Valencian Butterfree. This variant is inspired by the Butterfree seen on Valencia Island in the Pokémon anime. Unlike the regular form, Valencia Butterfree sports orange tinted wings with a unique wing pattern that really makes it stand out. You can find it in jungle, tropical islands, or floral meadow biomes. Valencian Gloom is also based on the Valencia Island appearances. Valencian Gloom swaps out the dotted petal design for a rounded pattern, giving it a softer look. These spawn in savanna or tropical island biomes. Valencian Vileplume keeps that rounded petal design from Gloom, but also changes up its colors. The petals and eyes shift to an orange tone instead of the usual red. You can find it in savanna or tropical island biomes, or evolve a Valencian Gloom to get one. Valencian Blossom. This form features orange flowers and blush, with a distinctive yellow V pattern across its green leaves. Like Vileplume, you'll find it in savanna or tropical island biomes, or by evolving a Valencian Gloom. Next up, we've got 3 special Cobblemon variants that are directly inspired by vanilla Minecraft itself. Each one pulls details straight from the game's mobs and blocks, and the results are honestly amazing. Let's break them down one by one. Shulker Fortress. This variant takes direct inspiration from Minecraft's shulkers. You can get it either by exploring end cities or by evolving a Pinecco while it's holding a shulker shell. The design features a shulker-like outer shell with the end stone interior. Its shiny form is especially striking. The shell turns black, the insides glow yellow, and the eyes resemble an Eye of Ender. Mooshtank Miltank. Found in the Mushroom Fields biome, Mooshtank Miltank is a perfect crossover with Minecraft's Mushrooms and Pokemon's Miltank. It comes in both a red and a brown variant, just like the Mushroom mobs. The shiny goes even further, swapping their look for Nether Fungus teams. Crimson Fungus for the red one and Warped Fungus for the brown one. Pink Flabebe, Floette, and Florges. This line adds a new pink flower form to match Minecraft's pink flowers. It completes the whole Minecraft-inspired flower color set for Flabebe, giving you all 6 colors to collect. It's a small detail, but it makes the line feel way more customizable and fun to build teams around. Arbok might look like a simple snake at first, but in Cobblemon it actually has 7 different variants, each with its own unique belly pattern. I'm not even sure if you should call it the head, the chest, or the neck, but either way, the only thing that changes is the pattern design. You can get these variants completely at random by either finding Arbok in the wild or evolving an Ekans and crossing your fingers for the one you want. Let's go through them all. Heart Arbok. This one comes straight from the Pokemon anime and has a big heart-shaped design on its belly. It's super wholesome and it's perfect for Valentine's Day. Legacy Arbok. Based on its appearance in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, this variant has a face-like pattern with rounded eyes, a red mouth outlined in black, fangs, eyebrows, and even eyelashes. Attack Arbok. This one pulls from the Pokemon Adventures manga. It's similar to the classic design, but with sharper slanted eyes and a diamond-shaped mark above the mouth, making it look more aggressive. Elusive Arbok. Another design from the Pokemon Adventures manga, Elusive Arbok's belly looks like a wide grin with black eyebrows and yellow outlined eyes. It has this eerie and vulnerable vibe that really stands out. Speed Arbok. Also from the manga, this one looks intense. The eyes are slanted, there's a circular mark above them, and the mouth is shaped into an upside down V. It gives off a really fast, focused energy. Definitely a cool one. Sound Arbok. This variant is super deep cut. It actually comes from the cover art of a Pokemon Sounds Collection Game Boy CD. The design is a face with sharp slanted eyes, a red mouth, and 2 bold black streaks along the sides. Before we get into the anime variants, we need to talk about Magikarp. Because in Cobblemon, Magikarp actually has over 30 secret forms, not even including shinies. Let's start off with the Calico Magikarps. There are a bunch of different Calico patterns, but they all have the highest chance of spawning in the temperate biomes. The only exception is the orange and gold Calico, which you'll want to look for on an island biome instead. Next up are the orange variants. Things like Two-Tone, Orca, and Dapples. These ones show up most in the oceans or rivers, so that's where you want to fish. The pink Magikarps, which also have Two-Tone, Orca, and Dapple versions, are best found in floral biomes or on islands. Then we've got the gray Magikarps, Bubbles, Diamonds, and Patches. These spawn most often in mountain biomes or in spooky biomes. For the purple Magikarps, again, Bubbles, Diamonds, and Patches, your best odds are going to be in the swamps. Now for the apricot forms, Tiger, Zebra, and Stripes. You'll want to check out deserts or savannas to track these down. The brown Magikarps, which also come in tiger, zebra, and stripe patterns, spawn mostly in badlands or jungles. Then we've got the black mask and black forehead Magikarps, and for these, you'll want to head over to the taiga biomes. Finally, we have the colorful Magikarps. The blue Magikarps, Saucy Blue, and Blue Raindrops appear most often in snowy or tundra biomes. And the violet Magikarps, Saucy Violet, and Violet Raindrops spawn best in magical biomes. So yeah, Magikarp might seem like a basic Pokemon, but in Cobblemon it's hiding over 30 secret variants. If you want the full collection, now you know exactly where to look for every single one. Alright, now let's move on to the anime variants, which bring some really fun nods to the original series. Let's check them out. Nero Whiscash. This one is based on Nero, the giant Whiscash from the anime episode Whiscash and Ash. At first glance, it looks similar to a regular Whiscash, but it's noticeably larger and has a more detailed texture. You can catch Nero Whiscash by fishing with a Pokérod using a Master Ball Bobber in a variety of biomes: arid, freshwater, hills, jungle, mushroom, and temperate. Heart-marked Wooper. This one's from the anime episode No Big Whoop and is based on Olesia's Wooper. The only difference from a regular Wooper is the adorable heart-shaped mark on its chest, instead of the usual curved one. Its shiny form is the same as normal Wooper, so the main charm is really that heart design. To get heart-marked Wooper, you'll need to fish with a Pokérod using a Love Ball Bobber in mushroom or swamp biomes. Vivillon Dimension Variants. Now for 3 Vivillon variants that look absolutely stunning and are designed after Minecraft dimensions. Let's take a look. Forsaken Vivillon. This one's straight out of the deep dark. To get it, Take your Spupa deep underground into the deep dark biome and evolve it there. The result? A Shadow Warden inspired Vivillon that looks like it crawled out of an ancient city. Creepy, mysterious, and super cool. Inferno Vivillon. Fire and bugs usually don't mix, but this variant proves otherwise. Head into the nether with your Spupa and evolve it in the heat of the lava-filled chaos, and you'll get an Inferno Vivillon. A fiery, molten winged form that looks like it could torch anything in its path. Last up, we've got the Void Vivillon. Take your Spupa to the end and evolve it among the floating islands and eerie skies. What you'll get is a sleek, cosmic-looking Vivillon that looks like it belongs into the void itself. It's haunting, elegant, and perfect for late-game trainers. Alright, now we're talking about one of the hardest and flashiest Cobblemon variants out there. Full Netherite Gholdengo. This isn't just a cool skin. This is one of the biggest grinds in Cobblemon, and only the most dedicated trainers will ever unlock it. Here's how it works. Before evolving your Gimmighoul, you'll need to feed it Netherite scrap. The more you give, the more armored and insane your Gholdengo becomes. There are 8 different variants, each tied to how much scrap you offer. 32 Netherite scrap, 64 Netherite scrap, 96 Netherite scrap, 128 Netherite scrap, 160 Netherite scrap, 192 Netherite scrap, 224 Netherite scrap, and 256 Netherite scrap. That final form, it's full Netherite glory. It's absolutely wild. If you've ever managed to get one of these legit, you deserve serious props. So, have you ever evolved a full Netherite Gholdengo without cheating? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, those are all the variants currently in Cobblemon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my Discord server. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can also become a member for some awesome perks. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.